This is another Silent Noise production.
Welcome to the BullEyeView, everybody. I'm Jeremiah Chapman, met my co-host, Taylor Hasselrig.
As always, we're here recapping, taking a look at the JCSU athletics. Today we're going to be talking to cross-country standouts LaKavia Tyler and Akino Ming, and right now we're featured with sophomore running back Dedrick Anderson and junior linebacker Philip McCoy.
Okay. Starting with Philip, after that, the first couple games you weren't able to play. You came to Brevard very hungry. You actually had 10 tackles. What motivated you for that game?
Seeing my brothers in war and me not be able to help the first couple of games really motivated me to have things back. We a family. The defense is a machine. We all work with each other as a system. So just knowing I could have my brothers back in war made me go out there and do what I had to do.
That's understandable. That's understandable. And playing in CIAA, you play against a host of offenses. You have the spread offense, you have the wing T, you have the pro I-form. What fundamental things does coach go over in practice that help you prepare for these games?
We basically go over everything. It's all about discipline. You know, discipline. That's all I have to say about that. We discipline. The coaches, very good coaches, they gonna put us in the right place to be, and it's on us to get to where we gotta go. They gonna put us in the right position.
Thank you, thank you. And these next questions are for Dedrick Anderson. Dedrick, you're one of the smaller running backs on the team. How do you feel you size up against this week's competition with Salem State?
Well, you know, I've been small all my life playing against, you know, the bigger, the dudes. I just, you know, do a good job of staying behind my line, following them, trying to have behind them, and, you know, breaking every tackle, you know, when I can.
Okay. And you remind me sort of a Warwick Dunn type of back, you know, a kind of slasher, a scat back. Who would you model your play after? Who would you say you model your play after?
Yeah, I like Warwick Dunn, but I'd probably say Barry Sanders is more elusive, a smaller back.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'd like to thank the football players for coming to give their piece on how they feel about the game. They actually have to go back to practice now. Coach Acock's over there looking a little nervous, you know, get these guys back to practice. So thank you guys, I appreciate your time. On Saturday.
This is another Silent Noise.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the BullEyeView. First, let's recap these past couple weeks in John C. Smith Athletics. The volleyball team actually went 3-3 in the past 2 weeks, beating teams such as Lincoln, Morris College, and actually Bowie State. You can catch them tonight at 6:30 in the Brayboy Gymnasium, taking on North Greenville University. And now we will go to Cassie Grice with promotions.
Hi everybody, my name is Cassie Grice, and I'm going to read some announcements for you guys. Tonight, if you need some Lyceum credit, head up to Biddle at 7 p.m. in your business attire. Meet the millionaires, masterminds, and moguls as they share their trials and tribulations while they journey to success. Also at 7 o'clock, we have the Collegiate Sisters of Action as they present Who Can Find a Victorious Woman? 7 o'clock in Greenfield Hall. Tomorrow, please wear your teal blue as well as your denim to help the Metropolitan College, the Spiritual Life, and the Academic Center for Excellence raise awareness for ovarian cancer. If you don't have any teal or would like some more information about that, please stop at the table located upstairs in the Student Union to receive a pin. Events brought to you by the Golden Book Activities Committee. We have face painting at our pep rally on Saturday. It will be located on the block. There'll be music, entertainment, and the cheerleaders, as well as grocery bingos October 6th, and that will be located here in your student union. Thank you.
And we'll be back with the BullEyeView.
Another Silent Noise production.
Welcome back to the BullEyeView, everybody. We are actually met with CEO of the It Factor Media Group, Felicia Fletcher. She recently put on an event with Ocho Cinco and Terrell Owens. Had a dinner with them. Some brief history on Ms. Fletcher. She's a UNCC graduate, alumni. She graduated cum laude with a degree in political science. She's a community organizer. does a lot of things. She puts on shows, red carpet events, things of that nature. We're actually going to have Taylor Hasselrick interview her.
Hi, Ms. Fletcher. Thank you for joining us today. You're involved in a lot of different organizations and campaigns such as the American Heart Association and My Black is Beautiful. What made you decide you wanted to join these types of organizations?
Our organization is really involved in the community, and we always want to make sure that people know that it takes one person to make a difference. So that's why we're always involved in it.
Okay, and as she mentioned, you just recently had a dinner with Chad Cinco and Terrell Owens. Tell me about that. I bet that was fun.
Well, the event actually came about through Twitter. So my company is basically really big on social media marketing. So he tweeted that he wanted to have an event when he came to Charlotte for the game. And we immediately started following him and asking questions. And luckily, we worked with a celebrity DJ that was one of his best friends that recommended us the event together. So we put the event together, and he tweeted around 4 o'clock on Saturday where the event was going to be held. And we had about 400 to 500 people outside of Chino downtown. And the event was awesome.
If I was following him, I would have went.
Exactly.
But coming up recently, within the next few weeks, you have the Avon Breast Cancer Walk. Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, now the Avon Breast Cancer Walk is somewhat similar to the Susan B. Komen, but with Avon Breast Cancer, we actually do it for 2 days and it's 39 miles. So we have people that pledge for us to walk a certain amount of miles. Our team is actually going to do the whole 39 miles, and we're also a local sponsor for the event. So we will have a cheer station and get some good volunteers to come work at the cheer station and pass out snacks and just cheer people on to make it through the whole 39 miles. And we also have OPI as a sponsor as well as General Mills.
All right, well, William, thank you for taking time out of your day to join us. If anybody out here is interested in participating in the Avon Breast Cancer Walk, be sure to see Ms. Fletcher at the end of the show, and we'll be right back with the BullEyeView. Welcome back to the BullEyeView. Joining us now are cross-country standouts, LaKavia Tyler and Kino Ming. First of all, let me say congratulations. Taking first in the Livingstone College Invitational. LaKavia, you shaved about 20 or so seconds off your time from the Guilford Invitational, which was September the 4th. What did you do different in between Guilford and Livingstone?
Well, with the Livingstone meet, I got out much faster for the first 2 miles, and I just kept pushing myself. I like to jog, I just kept a steady pace. No walking, of course. That's about it.
Akita, you ran the 8K actually in the Livingstone meet. You had a time of 30:45. What do you feel you need to do something to improve your time? Are you comfortable where you're at? What are your teammates telling you, you might need to do?
There's always room for improvement. I think they need to get a little faster. I think we're doing well as a team. We're constantly improving. Even though we're not really a cross-country team, we're predominantly track.
Okay, you guys have another invitation coming up on Saturday, actually in Cary. What do you feel you guys need to do in order to both of you improve your time from last week?
Well, for me, it's just for me to get out fast and try to stay with the front runners and see where that takes me.
Like Kino say, get out faster and hold a steady pace, no slowing down, of course no walking, and keep going. You gotta push yourself, it's all mental. It gets hard at times, but you'll get through it.
Alright, we'd like to thank you guys for taking time out of your practice to come join us today. As I said before, you can catch the cross-country team in action on Saturday in Cary, North Carolina, in the HBCU Pride Invitational. And we'll be right back with the BullEyeView.
It's silent noise.
Welcome back to the BullEyeView, everybody. Just want to end things off with a couple promotions. Make sure you guys make it out to the pep rally on Saturday at 2 p.m. on the block. Make sure you be there. Golden Bull Zone directly before the game, right outside of the Irwin Bell Complex. Things will have some music out there, a couple of vendors out there. Make sure you guys enjoy that. And I just want to talk to Taylor about. What do you think these athletic teams need to do to close out a good season? You got volleyball who has a game tonight at 6:30. What do you see them improving on?
Well, all they really need to do is they need to get Miller Talia Joseph, she had 8 kills, I believe, in the last victory against Morris. If they can get her more active and also get some more dig. Like I said, Talia, she was 8 on 28 attempts, so if they can get a little more out of her and also out of their libero and their setter, I don't see why they shouldn't have the victory today. What you feel the football team needs to, look at what they need to do to get this win on Saturday?
I mean, the football team, they stay in the games. You have Ryan Carter, who's actually the #1 passer in the CIAA. He actually has 7 touchdowns as well. He's the best guy on third down in the CIAA with a percentage of 40% converting on third down. So what they're going to need to do is just stay consistent on those first and second downs. Really get the ball in the hands of Josh James, who's come a long way for this John C. Smith football team, one of the bigger backs. He's 5'10", 225 pounds, so he's a big boy. So if they get him the rock, everything will be fine. Considering Winston Salem actually has the least amount of passing yards this season in the CIAA. So look for that the defense with Gerard Miller, Darian Talley, and Lamar Person, and Darius Johnson to really get things done.
And we'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to this week's edition of the Bullseye View. Remember, hit the game, Winston Salem at 6 at Memorial Stadium, and we'll see y'all next week.
This is another Solid Noise production.